Homer accidentally stumbled into three-dimensional space, got swallowed by a black hole, and ultimately fell into a real-world garbage can. Just moments ago, Marge's annoying sisters were coming to visit Homer, so to avoid them, Homer searched everywhere for a hiding spot. But the closet was already occupied by Bart and Lisa, and even the cats and dogs had hidden under the carpet. Homer could only try hiding behind the bookshelf. Just as he was trying to duck out of sight, he discovered his hand could actually pass through the wall. Lisa and Bart were quickly caught by the sisters, and Homer could see he was about to be exposed too. Homer decided to charge into the wall and take his chances. As a result, he got trapped in some weird space. Although he could talk to his family, he couldn't find his way back home. Just then, a cone jabbed Homer right in the butt. He angrily threw it away, but accidentally triggered a black hole. Homer desperately called for help. The family brought in a physicist, who said Homer might be trapped in three-dimensional space, and started explaining advanced hyperbolic topology principles. Homer got completely fed up listening to this, and urgently demanded he stop the lecture. The police decided to take direct action, smashing through the wall and firing several shots, but nearly hit Homer in the process. The black hole kept expanding, and Homer's cries for help became more and more desperate. Bart decided to tie a rope around himself and charge into the wall to save his father. The two ended up on opposite sides of the black hole, with Bart telling Homer to try jumping over to his side. However, Homer's jump failed, and he fell into the black hole. Finally, the space exploded. Bart got blasted back home, while Homer was transported into a real-world garbage can. Bart suddenly brought up wanting to transfer schools. The family thought they might not be able to afford the expensive tuition, but Bart said that school was free.
Oh, that's fine then.
It turned out to be a school from hell. A few days ago, Bart and Lisa found some mysterious symbols on a classroom desk. After translating them, they learned that whoever reads these words would go to hell. The very next second, the desk suddenly burst into flames. A giant hand grabbed them into the desk, transporting them to the hell school. At the school, they met a demon who was in detention. The demon gave them a tour of the school. Lisa quickly made friends, while Bart had his skin peeled off and was sent to class. In class, the teacher asked how to punish people who rob banks. Bart suggested making them eat money until their stomachs burst. His creativity earned high praise from the teacher, who rewarded him with a pumpkin clamp. Bart experienced the taste of praise for the first time. After that, Bart unleashed his talent to the fullest, even designing a complete punishment system. He proposed using criminals' screams to power windmills, which would then send piranhas into the criminals' bodies, generating more gas and creating a cycle. After class, Lisa found Bart and told him she'd found the entrance back home. They successfully returned to Springfield, but Bart still couldn't stop thinking about the hell school. He asked his parents for permission to transfer there.
Mom, please tell me I can go to hell.
Do you know what new story unfolds after Bob's failed attempt to murder Bart? After Bob gets out of prison, he decides to start a new life in a different country. He randomly stabs a globe with a knife and ends up in a small town. At first, he can't fit in with the locals, but everything changes when the grapes ripen. The people there need to crush grapes with their feet to extract the juice. Since their feet are small and the process is inefficient, they're quite troubled. That is, until they notice Bob's big feet. The crushing efficiency improves dramatically after that. As a result, he gains a reputation in town. Eventually, he's elected as the town's mayor and has a loving wife and children. But Bart's influence is still too strong. Even his own children call out Bart's name. Just when he's immersed in his peaceful and happy life, the Simpson family shows up. It turns out they had an accident on the road and coincidentally ended up in this small town. Bob is absolutely panicked and begs the Simpson family to keep his secret as a murderer. Homer agrees to help him in exchange for car repairs. The night before they're supposed to leave, Bob treats them to red wine, but this also brings trouble.